So they have not made an AI insurance account manager. It'd be great if they did, trust me, or a producer or a cold caller. These things can support the process by analyzing data, but they still are not us. So recently I was at an event and everybody in the audience kept asking about AI, about AI, about AI. And this was an insurance event, a state association. And I just sat in the back thinking to myself, oh my goodness, we're talking about AI, which I can appreciate because I use AI every single day. But I got up on stage and said, all you guys talking about AI, one, do you have written processes in your agency? No. Okay. Two, do you track your closing ratio? No. Have you mastered agency reports? No. And sometimes I think agencies are always looking for the next silver bullet, the shiny object versus just doing the darn work. So we talk about innovation in processes. Your first step before you can innovate is to have a written process. And in particular, we're promoting our claims process. This unifies everything. This says, what's the intention? How are we doing it? Now, when you want to use AI, you can insert it into the process. But I'm also here to tell you guys that AI is not necessarily 100% foolproof. So it can still be a weapon of mass destruction if we're not careful. Now, what you can do, though, to be innovative is to take your process and put it through AI. You can take some of your reports and have AI help translate it. I like to say that AI is our brainstorming assistant so that when we come up with something, we can have AI enhance it. Now, you can go to AI and ask, well, how would I do a claims process? But they're not going to necessarily know your management system, the carriers, etc. So starting point, not end point. When we think about where we really want to be in this industry, I think we still have so much to go with just blocking and tackling of an insurance agency. And we need to kind of limit our scope and our understanding so that at the end of the day, we're serving our customers and our staff. But if somebody doesn't know a written process, inserting AI in could really rattle your team. So innovative processes include things like survey touch points. Are you asking for Google reviews? Are you maximizing every opportunity? So let's just say it's a claims process. Do we have a checkpoint to make sure that they have they've talked to their claims adjuster? Are we escalating based on the size of the claim? Maybe if somebody has a total house fire, there should be a different approach than if somebody has a fender bender or a glass claim. But I think the whole crux of what I want to talk about today is it starts with you nailing down your processes and procedures and then enhancing them. But if you don't have these processes and procedures nailed down, you're going to struggle in a huge fashion to ensure that at the end of the day, you're working on behalf of your clients and that your agency is running smoothly. So they have not made an AI insurance account manager. It'd be great if they did, trust me, or a producer or a cold caller. These things can support the process by analyzing data, but they still are not us. At a company I used to work for, we used to say it, as technology supported sales, not sales through technology. Early on, and still today, there's a lot of people who are fearful of technology because they think it's going to replace their job. But it could actually enhance their job if I keep an open mind. So I just want to be clear, I'm not anti-AI. I'm anti when agencies haven't done the blocking and tackling to layer on AI, that we're jumping the gun and we're jumping ahead. Do the hard work, put together your procedures, train your team, hold them accountable, and then you can use some of these to really get ahead.